My parents bought my brother a luxury car for graduation. I opened my gift, a bill for their debts. It's only fair, my mom smiled. I packed my things and vanished. Weeks later, they called, panicked. Please, we didn't mean it. I stood in the driveway watching my brother Marcus circle his brand new BMW like it was a spaceship. Metallic blue, leather interior, the works. Our parents beamed like they'd won the lottery. Dad had his arm around Marcus's shoulder. Mom was already posting photos with captions about her successful graduate. I'd graduated 3 years earlier, top of my class, full ride scholarship. I earned myself. My gift back then? A card that said, "Congratulations," with nothing inside. "Your turn," Mom said, handing me an envelope with that same smile she uses when she's about to ask for a favor. Inside wasn't a check. It was an invoice. $47,000 in itemized debts, credit card bills, the mortgage payment they'd missed, even the cost of Marcus's BMW, broken down by monthly installments. "What is this?" I asked, my voice flat. "Well, sweetie," Mom said brightly, "you make good money now. We figured you could help out. It's only fair." Fair. That word hung in the air like smoke. Fair would have been you helping me through college instead of telling me to figure it out myself. Dad frowned. "We gave you a roof over your head until I turned 18. Then you charged me rent, remember?" Marcus jumped in. "Come on, don't be dramatic. They need help. You're doing well. What's the big deal?" The big deal was that I'd worked 2 jobs through college, that I'd eaten ramen for months to save money, that I'd skipped social events to study, while Marcus partied his way through a mediocre state school they paid for entirely. "I'm not paying this," I said quietly. Mom's smile finally cracked. "Excuse me?" I said no. "After everything we've done for you?" Her voice went shrill. "We raised you, fed you, clothed you. That's called being a parent. That's the baseline. Not a debt I owe you." Dad stepped forward, his face red. "You walk away from this. You walk away from this family." Something in me went very still, very calm. "Okay," I said. I went inside, packed my childhood bedroom in under an hour. Clothes, documents, a few photos of my grandparents. I'd been staying there temporarily while apartment hunting. Guess I'd just accelerate those plans. Marcus blocked the doorway as I carried out my last box. "You're really doing this? Over money?" "No," I said, moving past him. "I'm doing this because they literally handed me a bill as a graduation gift and called it fair." Mom was crying now, but it was angry crying. "Fine, leave, just like you always do, putting yourself first." I loaded my car in silence, drove to a hotel. By morning, I'd signed a lease on a small apartment across town. The first week, nothing. Then came the texts. Mom asking if I'd reconsidered. Dad saying I was being childish. Marcus sending memes about family loyalty. I blocked them all. 3 weeks later, my phone rang from an unknown number. I almost didn't answer. "Please," Mom's voice was different now. Small. "Please, we didn't mean it. We're in trouble. The bank called about the house. Marcus's car got repossessed. We just need what? My money? The money you thought you were entitled to? We made a mistake," Dad said. He was on speaker now. "We thought you'd understand. You were always so responsible. Responsible enough to exploit. That's not fair," Mom whispered. There was that word again. "You know what's not fair?" I said. "Treating your kids like an investment portfolio. One gets deposits, the other gets withdrawals." Silence. "We can't lose the house," Dad finally said. "You made your choices. You bought Marcus a $50,000 car you couldn't afford. You spent money you didn't have, then tried to make it my problem. So you'll just let us suffer?" Mom's voice broke. I thought about saying yes, about hanging up and never looking back, but I'm not them. "I'll lend you $5,000 once, with a written agreement and payment plan. That's it. But the invoice is going in the garbage where it belongs. Take it or leave it." 3 months later, they've made 2 payments. We're not close. Maybe we never will be. But I'm not their ATM anymore. And Marcus finally got a job. Last week, Mom texted asking if I'd come to Thanksgiving. I'm thinking about it, but I'm not bringing my checkbook.